big or small, you can see it on blue highways of Texas. Winter, spring, summer, fall, blue highways of Texas.
Well, good afternoon, y'all. It's 5:07 here at the end of January, and welcome to the Blue Highways of Texas channel. We're about 15 minutes from the state capital in Austin, and in the heart of the beautiful hill country. We're here at Mckinney Falls State Park. I hear they got a creek that flows over some limestone ledges and a little waterfall that splashes into some pools. And it's supposed to be a hiker's and a biker's paradise. So what are we waiting for? Let's go inside and check it out. Okay, it's time to take a look at the camping areas here at Mckinney Falls State Park. There are 12 sites here that are 50 amp and 69 that are 30 amp. Again, there's no sewer here, so you have to go to the dump station on the way out, which is at the entrance of all these camping areas. Now keep in mind that 18 and 8 and 62 and 65 are very close to each other, which is great for group camping. Okay, we're going to start at the Grapevine Loop camping area, which is 41 through 49, which flows into the Big Cedar camping area, which is a short loop called the Moss Loop, 62 through 66. The rest of Big Cedar is 50 through 60 and 67 through 64. Then I'll head on over to the Big Oak camping area, that's 1 through 36. Where the 50 amp sites are, and they are 9 through 20. All right, here we go. Grapevine Loop, Moss Loop, and the Big Cedar Loop. Here we go. Park host right here. Very wooded here. There's a few that are not shaded, but most of them are fairly wooded. Lots of shade over them. Now there are, as you see right here, some pull-throughs, and then there's also some back ends. Pull-through right here, that's number 76. Some of these back end sites are not very deep. I'll keep that in mind. The restroom. It is hilly here. Some of these sites, or most of these sites, are not exactly level. Not bad, but you're going to have to do some leveling. '62, '63. That little loop I was talking about. out of this loop. Now this is Sunday. A lot of people have already left for the weekend. But I'll tell you, Friday and Saturday, this place is something else. It's very busy this weekend. It's only February. No, I'm going to mention it. I'll mention it again, but highly recommend getting reservations. I don't care if it's for camping or just day use. All right, now we're going to go down here to this small little loop here. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. February 3rd. That's our site right there, number 45. Alright, little squirrel, get out of the way. Alright, I'm going to stop right here and head on over to the other camping area because it's a pretty little hilly there that scooter goes a little slow. I'll be right, pick you right back up. Alright. We're going to pick right back up where we were, right down the hill a little bit, probably about 400 or 500 yards. This is the Big Oak area, 1 through 40. And we'll go check this out. For the most part, roads here are asphalt. Pads are asphalt, they're pretty good shape. A little bumpy here and there. Again, you will have to do some leveling. Pull through number 3. Seven. Around this little loop here. Not much shade on that one, number 15. Restrooms over here. There is a firewood vending machine right in front of it, far coast. Not very deep, 23, 25, 28, that one right there, 30, you're gonna have to back it up uphill. But you're in the hill country of Texas, so gotta be expected. A little bit of it anyhow. Here it is, first part of February, and look at the grass is already turning green. Another month and a half we'll have leaves on these trees. Another bathroom. As you can see, there's a lot of space in between campsites, so that's a good thing. Not on top of each other. I'll go down here. The main entrance coming in, camping area, and take you right to the dump station. And here it is. Not much to it. All right, that's the camping here at Mckinney Falls State Park in Austin, Texas, in the heart of the hill country. All right, let's see what else we can get into. Okay, I want to do a little site review here on number 47. These sites are not real wide. You're going to have to do some leveling. Asphalt, water, no sewer. Sewer, you got to use the dump stations. .30 amp. Walk over here, you've got your tent pad. Picnic table, lantern post, concrete slab. Behind that is your fire pit. Right over there. And we're going to walk right across the little loop road here to number 47. This is 48. Same thing, asphalt road here. There's your water, 30 amp. Again, no sewer. Fire pit. Picnic table, concrete slab. Ladder post. And your tent pad. As you can tell, there's a lot of room, a lot of privacy between these sites. So keep in mind, it's the last day of January, actually, January 31st. So it's still winter here in Texas, but it's like 71 degrees right now, and I ain't complaining. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, time to do the famous Lou review here at McKinney Falls State Park. There's a firewood vending machine. Go check out the men's restroom here. Not real big, but clean, smells good. Sink. Two urinals. Fully stocked. Yeah, we have 2 showers. Not much to it, but it's got everything you need. All right, let's see what else is out there. You know, I've always been a really curious guy, and I love to know why things became what they became. You know, the history, the stories about particular people and places. Now, they have found artifacts in this very park that suggest that humans occupied this area about 8,750 years ago, and is very rich in Native American history. Now, if you fast forward a whole bunch of years, and in 1832, Santiago de Valle, I hope I said that right, bought large areas around McKinney Falls from Mexico and became its first landowner. Later in 1839, Thomas Mckinney, one of Stephen F. Austin's original 300 colonists, bought land here and was actually quite an influencer here in early Texas history. He aided Texas during the War of Independence for Mexico. He co-founded the city of Galveston and helped start the Texas Navy. Thomas McKinney's business partners were a primary source of money, men, and supplies for the Texas Army, and it financed over $150,000, which is more than 10% of the total cost of the Texas Revolution. And Mr. McKinney was also elected to the Texas first legislature as a senator. Now, he loved horses and retired here in McKinney Falls to raise them. The ruins of his house, his horse trainer's cabin, and the grist mill still lie within this park. Now, like grist mill is a grinding equipment that actually grinds grain into flour and is often powered by water wheel. Unfortunately, the Civil War and poor investments destroyed his health, and his wife sold this land to pay off creditors. And then ultimately, this land was acquired by the Texas Parks and Wildlife and opened in 1976. So, now you know. Let's see what else we can get into. Okay, what you're looking at is the upper falls here at McKinney Falls State Park. So let's talk a little bit about the park itself. 744 acres that often reaches its full capacity, so it's strongly recommended to make reservations for both camping and day use. The park has a nice small park store here, an amphitheater, playground, a visitor center called Smith Visitor Center, which is pretty cool. Has 6 newly remodeled cabins, a primitive youth group camping area for use by non-profit sponsors and youth groups, such as the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, that kind of thing. A group dining hall, which you can rent, that has a full kitchen, a fridge, store, patio, picnic table, restroom, table and chairs inside. However, no pets. Now you can swim and fish in the Onion Creek, but no food, coolers, glass items, and no pets are allowed in the upper or lower falls. So you might want to be mindful of that. Also, Onion Creek is subject to little rainfall, which can be very low or even dry, or it can flood after heavy rainfall. So sometimes the waterfalls are not quote unquote stunning if you want to compare it to Niagara Falls, but pretty scenic, especially, I mean, this is Texas, it's not bad to have a waterfall in Texas. And they got some great trails here, over 9 miles of them, and 10 different trails. And lots of interesting historic things to see on the trails. You might see Old Baldy, which is a 100-foot tall cypress tree that is over 500 years old. A Hempstead, a grist mill site. You can also take the Rock Shelter Trail to see where early settlers camped. Now you might see the wildlife here, such as deer, raccoons, squirrels, rabbits, armadillos. And I know I've mentioned it, but if you come here in early spring, many wildflowers are everywhere, and it's just unbelievably spectacular and just explode with color. All right, let's go find some more stuff. What you're looking at right now is the Onion Creek that meanders around this park. Now there are tons of things to do within this area, and this park's certainly full of a lot of them. Now San Antonio is only about an hour and a half away. Of course, the state capital is only, I think, 13 minutes or 13 miles away. And did you know that Austin is the 5th most popular city in Texas? And it's the 26th in the United States. Austin itself boasts over 250 music venues, including the famous Austin City Limits and the South by Southwest Music Festival, which is usually right around March. Lots of Fortune 500 companies are here, such as Dell, Oracle, and Tesla. Plus, some major universities are here also. The University of Texas, go Longhorns, and St. Edwards. There are tons of museums. Barton Spring Pool, which is a natural spring water pool. Zilker Park, and the list goes on and on. And also, if you're into bats, there's the Congress Avenue Bridge bat watching, where you can watch 1.5 million bats take flight every twilight. And don't forget to drive in the Texas Hill Country. It's absolutely beautiful, especially early spring when the wildflowers explode with color. All right, let's see what else is out there. Here we go, some random notes in no particular order. Talk about the phone signal here. I mean, it's absolutely great. 4 to 5 bars all throughout the park. Absolutely not a problem. The staff here, super friendly, helpful, and informative. I gotta tell you something. First night we were here, we had a 30 amp power problem. The power kept cutting off all night long, So next morning we go to the park headquarters and explain our problem. I'll tell you what, within 25 minutes we had 2 rangers out fixing the 30 amp plug, which ended up being a neutral wire that was just out of there. Tell you what, these guys wear many, many hats, and a big shout out to the staff here at McKinney Falls State Park. Now, let's see, you might hear some road noise just outside the park because that's McKinney Falls Parkway, and also you'll hear an occasional, especially at night and early in the morning, an occasional airplane noise because Austin Bergstrom Airport is very, very, very close here. You might want to check out the monthly events here, such as a bug safari, trout fishing, and the likes. It's great for kids. And I highly recommend you get one of these. A Texas State Park Pass for free use of day entry and discounts for camping and store purchases. Now, if you camp a lot or like the day picnic, this thing pays for itself very, very quick. I think last time I heard it was like $70 a year. Let's see what else I can remember here. Oh, I heard that there's a lot of bikers that use these trails here, but I gotta tell you, I didn't see one bicyclist here at all. We've been here 3 days. I'm sure they come here, but I didn't see one. And the last thing is, now look, I've lived in the hill country. I've lived in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I currently live about an hour and a half north of Houston. But Austin drivers, now there's no road rage here, but y'all take your aggressive driving to another level. And you guys are nuts. That's all I can tell you. You guys are nuts. But anyhow, if you're coming in and out of this park, be mindful of that. All right, let's see what else we can do. Well, there you have it. Texas State Park that lies within the Austin city limits in the heart of the hill country. McKinney Falls State Park. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on down the road. Wait. Don't go yet. If you like this little old video, can you do me one big old favor and give me a big thumbs up? Well, 2 things. Like and subscribe to the Blue Highways of Texas. So, thumbs up and subscribe. That's it. Okay, Merway, take it away.
Big or small, you can see it on blue highways of Texas. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Blue highways of Texas.